Oh, hey y'all. I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. How long y'all been standing there? Or sitting there? I thought I had a timer on, but apparently I didn't. But tonight is Saturday, August the 10th, 2019, and welcome back to the 12 days of Vlogust, day number 10. It is a little after 9 p.m. here in Pinson, Alabama, and I am just working on baby bath cloth in Soft Pastels by Sugar and Cream. Not sure where I got this, but wherever I got it, I got about 12 or 15 skeins. I don't think this was the stuff from Dollar Tree, but no, it wasn't. Anyway, not sure where I got it. Pretty pastels. This is not ever focused tonight, so I don't expect it to now. Anyway, Pretty Pastels in Sugar and Cream. Working on this for a friend of mine that has a baby due in September. Mira Lisa. Mira because the baby is a miracle. And Lisa after her mama. Good friend of mine and my daughter's. So I'm going to do about probably 5 of these things, bath cloths, and then I'm looking for a pattern for a baby hooded towel. I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult just to do a big square and then a triangle to put on it, but I want to try to find, I think I want a different pattern than this. So, I mean, which this isn't a pattern, it's just a stitch. Not sure what it's called. Lemon peel, maybe? Where it's a single and a double in the same stitch. Then you jump over to the next single and do the single and double. Then you end on a single. You turn it and then you do a single double. Anyway, so I want to also do a hooded towel. And I think I want to do something out of this. I originally bought it for like the watermelon colors in it, but my friend is a frog lover, so any little baby girly frog things that I can find, or anything I can put together that looks like that, I will. I may make her an outfit, and I may not, because, you know, babies outgrow stuff so fast. And I'm not so experienced that I can just whoop something up and it not matter that she outgrows it in 2 weeks. So anyway, what y'all doing tonight? This is my Saturday night. Woohoo! Party animal. I am. Yeah. I had worked on the elephant fillet a little bit earlier because I need it by next Saturday. But those move pretty fast once I can sit down and work on them even an hour at a time. Or 2 hours, but I'll probably try to do that in the morning. What else? Today is, I think I've already said this, one of the first 5 times. Today is day 10 in 12 days of Vlogust. And my giving today was awesome. But a couple other things I want to go over before Goliath starts whining again. One interesting fact is that if you have clear skies and clear view clear, unpolluted, unlight polluted skies. The Perseid meteor showers is happening right now. They are visible actually from July 17th to about August 24th, but they are the most active meteor showers of the year, and they always peak on August the 12th, which is another of my things behind the 12 days of Vlogust. So if you get a chance, go out and check them out. Usually there are, well, the peak will be August 12th and the morning of the 13th. That's midnight and a little after. Normally you can see anywhere from 60 to 70 meteors per hour. This year it will be hindered a little bit by an almost full moon, but you should still be able to see, I think it said 15 to 30 per hour with a naked eye. Now, I have to admit, these are the most beautiful meteor showers of the year for more than one reason. And they get their name because they appear to come from the Perseus constellation. Your nerdy fact for today. I have an app on my phone called, oh, my phone's right there, I can't see it. It's, I want to say Google Sky Map. I think it used to be called Starry Night Backyard, but maybe not. Google Sky Map. And if you have that, I think you can get it just through Google Play. My eyes are still looking weird, aren't they? It's an app that if you hold your phone up to the sky, you have to calibrate it, of course. You have to like shake it around and do it in like some 8s or something, I don't know. You can set your location and you can hold it up to the sky and find what you're looking for, whether it be planets, stars, meteor showers. Like a couple of, let's see, when was that? A couple of weeks ago, the International Space Station was visible by the naked eye over Birmingham, Alabama. I don't remember if I saw that in the Google Sky Map, though. I think maybe I just knew that because I'm a geek like that. But anyway, so it's very interesting. But if you will, please share this, share in this beautiful night skies with me the next few nights. Like I said, the peak of that is August the 12th, and I will explain that one at another time. The most beautiful I have ever seen, and the only double meteors or shooting stars that I have seen running parallel to each other was August 12th, 2013, in Gulf Shores, Alabama. I was laying on the beach 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and I saw 3 sets of dual meteors. Have never seen another one like that. I've never seen 2 running parallel since then, but I saw 3 sets of them that night, and it's just awesome. It's just really awesome. So I've always loved the shooting stars in the sky and knowing where the planets are and all that stuff all the time. So if you will, step outside if you get a chance and check that out the next few nights. Like I said, it will it is supposed to be visible until the 24th of August, but the peak will come this next week. The full moon will hinder it. I think I said that before too. Almost full moon will hinder it some, but you should still be able to see it because it is the most active meteor showers of the year. Alrighty then, what's next? Let me know if you actually see some of that. They're pretty bright, and like I said, I mean, if you sit out, you don't even have to let your eyes adjust or anything. They're so bright and active that you can just see them. I mean, you don't have to have a telescope or anything like that. So let me know if you see that. What else have I got today? That's about it today. 10 minutes. Which means I've got at least 10 more minutes to talk about, right? I'm just kidding. That's usually what I say, about 10 minutes in, and then I'm here 10 more minutes. I don't think, though, I have welcomed everybody tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Welcome any of my new subscribers, and welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for hanging out and joining me each time I flip this thing on and say howdy. So, on the 10th day of August, what happened? I went to UPS. Yes, I'm still looking for something, because I don't remember that drawer being opened earlier. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I started cleaning my dining room earlier because I want to clean my dining. This is what one goal of mine this weekend is clean that dining room table off, so I can start cutting project bags again or whatever else I want to sew. I did get a book on quilting a while back, and I would like to try to figure out just how to put little squares together or something. I don't know. I've got stacks of squares that I got from my daughter in a bunch of fabric that I had received. And these squares were ready for quilting. So, and then there's strips that go between them and little squares that cut between. So I just want to try my hand at that, even if it's just a pillow. Might be a tiny little tooth fairy pillow, but I want to quilt something. So in cleaning that dining room, I just keep trying to think I'm going to come across that thing that slithered off. Is that it? That hump gets bigger every time. Move back. Excuse my floppy arms there. And I know the dang thing's just slithered on out the door somewhere, but as soon as I start thinking that all the way, it's going to slither right around my feet somewhere. Yeah. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? But I know he's not here for me. So as long as I don't shrink into a tiny little mouse, I'm okay. So today I went to UPS. I picked up my package, one of my packages, because they said they didn't have the second one. Got to check my emails to see what's going on there. The package I did pick up, I feel like, and I didn't open it yet. Where is it? I don't see it. I thought I brought it in here. I believe it's going to be the crushed velvet that I ordered and then I found some at Walmart. Then I left there and went to Cracker Barrel to eat. And no sticks or stems or briars in my dessert this time. And then I went to Aldi. I was going to stop by and get me some vegetables and stuff, and I was so proud. I took my market bags, all that stuff, and so I stopped and get gas. Then I go by Aldi and was going to just get me some fruit and stuff, because Aldi has the best prices on fruit and vegetables. So I gathered up all my mismatched market bags. Had my Zines and Roger, and my, what was that other thing? Bob Wilson 123, and then one I had made, my first one I had ever made by Crystal, Bag O' Day, and first one I ever made, I even put plastic canvas in the bottom of it and all that good stuff. So I went to Aldi with my, with my market bags, and got out, locked the truck up, and here comes the storm. So I walked back to the truck real quick and got my umbrella in case it was still storming when I came out. Of course, I didn't have a quarter for my buggy, but somebody else passed one along to me as they were leaving. Can't seem to keep my chair covered up here because I keep flopping around. And I go in and looking through, of course, at everything but stinking vegetables and fruit. And I get behind these girls that are just giggling and they were just so happy about something. And of course Aldi's only got like, what, about 6 aisles through the whole thing, or like the ones around here have like 2 aisles on one side of the store, 2 aisles on the other side, and then like one main one down the middle. So of course I passed them a couple of times, and like I said, they were just all happy and joyous about something, and giggling, and so at this point I was just stalking. Trying to think of a nicer word to say. I was just interested. I was being nosy, okay? There you go. And I was just wondering what was making them so happy and everything. And, you know, it was, you know, when other people are giggling and laughing and stuff, it kind of rubs off and you kind of puts a smile on your face and all that stuff. Or it does me anyway, sometimes. And so I heard them talking about getting this, that, and the other for their, because they had just moved in together. They were roommates, and they had finally gotten their place on their own, and they were just shopping, but you could tell they were watching what they spent. You know, they were on a budget, and they were getting some pretty smart things, you know, things to cook full meals, and then like Aldi has all this other stuff, so they were trying to get their spices and all this stuff. So apparently they were building from scratch, you know. And then get up to the counter, and I'm right there behind them, still trying to listen. No, not really. I had walked off a couple of times, but then I still ended up passing them and getting by them, and, you know, I just, you know, smile when I walked by them, whatever, and then they were still just talking and all girdlied up and stuff, being all girly roommates and stuff. And they get up to the counter, and of course they didn't have any bags with them. And apparently there was like, I don't know how much those bags are. They're only like a quarter or 50 cents or something at the front. But they had budgeted, and they had stayed right to the penny what they needed. So they didn't have any extra to buy bags with or anything. And there was no empty boxes up front or anything like that. And so after stalking them through the store and everything, I felt a little guilty and everything. So I gave them 2 of my market bags. And come to find out, which I had almost assumed this, but I didn't want to, I didn't really want to think I knew, whatever, but they were twins. And I don't know the full story behind them or anything, but they had indeed just gotten their first place together. I assume it's an apartment, but after wondering, I was, after talking to them for a minute, like I say, I wasn't trying to be nosy, well, that they were to know about, but these little 80-year-old twin sisters had just gotten a place together, and they did not have, I'm gonna cry. So they were certainly on a budget because they were on a fixed income, and they didn't have the money to buy the bags to take their groceries out of Aldi. And I was there. Here I come to save the day. That was when I left home. I'm gonna cry. Get ready for it. I don't have any Kleenex in here. I have a shirt on though. When I left home, it was kind of heavy on me that I could not think of anything to give somebody today, and I had nobody in mind to give anything to. So, not only, it also bothered me that the woman checking them out was almost to the point of being rude about it. And these little ladies were looking to see what they could put back to buy bags for to get their groceries home. And nobody around the place would help them or even give them a second look. And, you know, it's just sad that the world has come to that. But I say they were 80, but they were at least 80. And they were twin sisters. And like I said, I don't know the story. But that those ladies were crochet worthy. So that was my day of giving. And it was totally unexpected. So there. 10th day of Christmas. Oh, 10th day of August. But it was just the cutest thing. Because, like I said, I don't know what their story was. But to go through the store and hear them giggling and having such a big time. Y'all thought they were kids and teenagers too, didn't you? That's exactly what they acted like. They acted like two fresh teenagers, fresh out of college or something, getting their first place together. And what a great world it would be if everybody was so happy about things that small. Which is really big to them. That was a big thing to them. And I could not sit there and watch them put their groceries back to buy bags. So, there you go. I, on the other hand, put some of mine back and only got what was in my one bag. I couldn't let her have all of them because I didn't have it. I could have thrown mine in the truck loose, but they really felt, I'm not going to say they felt bad, but you could tell they didn't want to inconvenience me by taking the bags that I had for my groceries. No. That's not how Cindy works. So, I told you. I'll be here another 10 or 12 minutes after I said I'm ready to go. Alrighty then. That's it for today, folks. We shall see what tomorrow brings. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back. 12 days is about to wind down, but I'm going to try to keep going. I will do a couple of announcements. I've got my thoughts together, but I didn't write them down. And I hate to start on them because then a dog will bark or somebody will call or something. But anyway, hope everybody's staying cool wherever you're at because I'm hearing this heat. The heat that is coming through Texas and everything is coming our way. And I'm hearing of heat indices of 105 to 108 this week. And 110, I think I heard just in the last few minutes. So, I have gotten here and recovered from the heat today and drank some water and everything. Oh, and by the way, Mary, no. I didn't get anything today. I got no mail again today. I haven't had any mail here in like 3 days. So, if I don't see or hear from my mail lady on Monday, now she has run on Sunday before. Don't know why. And if that's even an option, I don't know how that works since the post office isn't really open. But then if they're off, like during the week, do they have the option of running on Sunday? I don't know. I'm not in that small of an area. So, and the post office that delivers to me is not that small either. So anyway, if I don't see any mail come Monday or my mail lady, I will be going to the post office. So stay tuned and I will let you know about that. So there. I've drug it out even further. Thank y'all for sticking with me. It's been good on my heart to be giving this week. I try to be a giving person all the time, but this week's been a little extra. So, especially today. Especially today. Alrighty then. Be good. Be kind. Be nice. Be sweet. Be a goodly neighbor. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.